Good morning and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Nicola. I'm a mum of two and I make videos about all things lifestyle. And if you like that sort of thing, I would love it if you would subscribe. I make hauls and vlogs, what I eat in a day, organisation, lots of Christmas content. So yeah, I would love it if you would subscribe and join our little community. And yeah, so today I am filming a grocery haul for you. I haven't done one of these in a while, mainly because we eat a lot of the same stuff. And that's part of the reason why I'm filming this today, because I'm kind of hoping some of you might have some tips for me below. This is a haul really for a family of difficult, fussy eaters. I have had numerous meltdowns about writing shopping lists for food for this family. Not everybody's fussy, but everybody likes different things, and it can get really awkward. And especially as we are a really busy family and there are only certain days a week when we can eat together, I like to think that those days when we can eat together, we're having something healthy, we're having something that is a bit different sometimes. It's not always the same stuff. We used to have like meatballs or bolognese was a regular favourite, and suddenly certain people in the family have decided they don't like that anymore. So I've had to take that off my list, and now there are other things. And I know you might say, well, just give them what, ever, and let them eat it. They'll just have to. That's fine, but it then creates discomfort and misery around the table. And I want people to sit down and enjoy what I've cooked for them and be happy that they're going to sit down and have a nice meal, rather than have children that are moaning at the kitchen table because they don't like what's being given. So yeah, so I'm going to show you the sort of things that we have on a weekly basis. This is a slightly unusual week because today's Saturday. Phoebe is going to a party this afternoon, so she will have eaten. So it's just feeding myself and Archie and Andrew. Tomorrow Phoebe and I are going to Birmingham for the day with some friends, and we're eating there. So tomorrow it's just the two of them, and then on Wednesday night Phoebe and I are going up to London to watch The Lion King. So yeah, it's a really busy and exciting week, but yeah, so we won't be eating Wednesday night, so it'll just be the boys then as well. So I'm going to show you some things that we've got, the meals that we're eating together this week, and how I deal with the fussy people in the family and what they eat. So as I said, today is Saturday and we are having tacos. So this is basically the food haul. There's quite a lot. I shop in Aldi and Tesco. So this is all the food. Over there is, excuse the mess there, there's some tea bags there. Fruit and veg and sort of bready things here. So today we're having tacos. So I've got this, I bought this in Aldi, which was slightly cheaper than getting it in Tesco. I did have one in the cupboard, but it had gone out of date, which is annoying. So I bought this one, excuse the sun, sorry. And it's the smoky barbecue, standard stuff, taco kit. And so Archie and Andrew and I will have this tonight. Andrew and I will eat it, no problem. Archie will take out all of the good stuff, so the peppers and the mushrooms and the onions, and leave that, and we'll just eat basically a chicken in a wrap. But he's getting something, so that's better than nothing. But yeah, that's that. And I think eventually if I keep giving things like this, then hopefully he might start eating. Archie is 15, he's not a baby, so I can't force him to eat anything. If he doesn't want it, he doesn't eat it, and that's that. So that's that, and then with that we will be having a salad. So tomorrow, as I said, Phoebe and I are going out and the boys are here on their own, and they're going to have steak. So I've got 2 sirloin steaks here. Again, get these in Aldi. The meat there I find is so much better than in Tesco, and the size of these steaks, they're huge. So they will have steak, and they will have that with rice. They may have it with chips, but we do find that when you're cooking quickly and you're having to do quick meals, rather than having chips all the time, Archie will eat rice, and that's great. And these are quick. I actually got a load of these because they were reduced to £1, but he likes the spicy Mexican rice. See, it's very odd because he will eat unusual things like spicy Mexican rice, but he won't eat cheese. So so he will have that with a steak, and Andrew will probably have one as well. So there's a couple of those there. And Phoebe and I are eating out. So on Monday we're going to have my chicken pasta recipe. So I've got some chicken breasts here, and with that we'll have that with pasta, and then with that we'll have a variety of different vegetables. So we'll probably have peppers, onions, mushrooms and broccoli mixed in, and some sweet corn and some peas all mixed in. And I use as a sauce, I tend to use just a chicken stock cube, and I sprinkle one on when I'm cooking, and then I sprinkle another, and then when the pasta goes in I sprinkle 2 more, and that gives it a really good flavour and is better. Archie doesn't really like saucy sauces, if you like. He doesn't like wet food very much, so he's all right with some, but in general he doesn't. Someone's just put something through the door. He doesn't really like, you know, saucy sauces. So this way it's kind of drier, but it does have a tangy flavour, and yeah, everyone will eat it. And with that we will have, got over here, this garlic bread, which is from Aldi, and it's just garlic pizza bread, which everybody likes. So that is Monday. Tuesday, Phoebe eats at her theatre school. She eats on the way home. We get her a hot dog or something, or burger and chips, and she has that on the way home. Andrew and I are going to have sticky chicken. I actually got it from this book. I will show you because this is such a nice recipe. It's, oh God, son. Go away, son. There we go. It is the Faye Ripley What's for Dinner. I think she's done another one actually since this, but there's some really good recipes in here, and the sticky chicken one I can definitely recommend. So we're going to have that. Most of the ingredients I already have, so I just got the chicken thighs and also some sesame seeds to go with that, and then we'll have that with rice, which I bought some Cheats rice here. I have got ordinary rice, but this is just so much easier. And it's an egg fried rice, so we'll put that with some eggs and some peas and a bit of toasted sesame oil, and it's so yummy. And that's a recipe, the egg fried rice recipe is in her book as well, so I can thoroughly recommend that book. So that is Tuesday. Wednesday, as I said, we are off out to see The Lion King. So Archie and Andrew will feed themselves. Andrew will probably have eggs and avocado or something like that, something quick and easy. Archie will have his very favourite dinner, which is chicken dippers. We get through probably one of these a week actually, which is awful, but it's just something that he can do himself. He can do quickly. It's a good snack, and he'll have these with some rice. Or he may have chips or potato or something and some vegetables. So at least he's getting something decent, but it's something quick and easy we can have in the freezer. So on Thursday, we have to be in and out quite quickly. So we come home at about 5, and then we are back out again at 6:15 for basketball. And Archie has to have eaten in that time as well. So I tend to prepare in advance some sausage and mash. So I've got these pork chipolatas. I've already got potatoes, so they will probably have that, sausage mash and peas and some gravy or something like that. Well, Phoebe will have the gravy. Archie won't have the gravy, but both of them can have that. And that's nice and easy. And then Andrew and I are going to have chilli. I didn't buy the mince because the sell-by date was too early, and I don't tend to put meat in the freezer because then I forget to get it out and it's wasted. So I will just go and pick up some mince on Thursday before I have to cook it. But I've got some tinned tomatoes to go with that, some kidney beans, a red pepper, and we'll have that either with rice or just on its own. I did pick up this garlic puree as well because that I find really handy to have, and I always have some spares in the cupboard. So what else have we got here? Oh, and then Friday. So Friday we will be having pizza, so that's nice and easy. Got 3 pizzas here. So this one is from Aldi and Phoebe likes that one. And then Andrew and I have these Ristorante ones because they're nice thin bases. And yeah, this Polio one is my favourite pizza ever. It's a chicken and spinach one, and then we both like that one. So, and we'll probably have that with some chips and some salad. So with regards to other things, I've got a big bag of frozen fruit. If you watch my What I Eat in a Day videos, you'll know that I like to have some Greek yogurt with fruit, berries, and some granola in the evenings, and sometimes I have that for breakfast as well. So I got some fruit mix to keep in the freezer, far better than buying fresh because it goes off. So that's that. I've got yogurts here which Archie eats, those are his favourite. Yakults which Andrew has, and then Peperamis which we have for Phoebe's packed lunches, which she has just twice a week. Over here, this is a favourite actually. Archie used to eat this, but he doesn't anymore. This is a favourite for Phoebe for a quick night. So if you ever want a quick meal, I buy this smoked sausage, which you can just cut up, and then I put it with some of the dolmio pasta sauce, some pasta and then some frozen veg just thrown in. Cook it all up, takes about 10 minutes, and that's a nice meal for her. It's her favourite thing. If you ask her, what would you like for tea, she will always say big sausage pasta, and that's that, and that's her favourite. So that's why I just have those in, because this lasts quite a while. These obviously last for ages, so it's always good to have in the fridge, because if we are, you know, in a rush, I can do her a quick meal. I know she's had something good and warm, and she will love that very much. What else have I got here that's to show you? Okay, so over here we have an array of treats and snacks, which as a family you tend to have in the house. So we have these crinkle crisps, which the kids have for their packed lunches. I've got summer fruits, squash there, which Phoebe tends to have, and this chocolate milk, which Phoebe and Andrew have for their breakfast every day. And then we have these, so Kit Kats, we have the snacks, sometimes go in packed lunches. Fruit Winders go in packed lunches. Archie has these mixed nuts and raisins with a few peanut M&Ms thrown in for his packed lunch. And he also has these brunch bars. There's flapjacks and little chocolate brownies, which the children like to have for desserts and things like that. Dry roasted nuts, which I love, and I meant to buy a bottle of wine to have some of these with later, and I completely forgot, so I'm gonna have to go and get some of that. Definitely. Mince pies, because, you know, Christmas, and always nice to have one of those with some ice cream. I got these sour cream and chive flavour pretzels, because Andrew absolutely loves these, and we had a to-do the other night because I ate the last of them, so he was not happy, so I bought a massive bag for him so that he can eat those. And then this chocolate cake, which the children like with ice cream. They like to have a little bit of chocolate cake warmed up with ice cream at the weekend as their dessert. So I got a small cake. This was actually £1 off, so it was only £1.20, I think, or something, which was a bit of a bargain. We've got eggs, because I eat eggs every day and Andrew eats eggs several times a week. So I've got 12 eggs, and we'll probably end up buying more actually before the end of the week. I got these buttermilk chicken breast strips for Archie to have when we have pizza, because obviously he doesn't eat cheese, so he will have those. And then finally over here, bagel thins. If you watch my What I Eat in a Day videos, you will know that I have a bagel thin for breakfast every morning. Phoebe has a bagel thin for breakfast every morning with cheese and Marmite in it, and Archie has one every morning with Marmite on it. So we get through a lot of these, and I will probably be buying another 3 lots of these before the end of the week. Sandwich thins the children have with their lunches, in their packed lunches. The dates on these were all really short, 19th of November, so it's only Tuesday, so I will have to go out and buy some more of these in the week. I find this really frustrating actually, that I have to keep going out buying more things because the dates are so short, but hey ho. Brioches are good to have just for a quick breakfast on the go if people haven't got up in time. And then our fruit and veg, which I showed you briefly. Bananas, we get through probably 3 bananas a day. So I generally have to go back out and get more of these because they go brown so quickly. You can't buy more than this in one go, really. Satsumas, these are my absolute favourite. I love satsumas, and I always forget we've got them. So I'm trying to train myself to eat them in an evening rather than having, you know, a bit of chocolate or something like that. Onions, baby corn, it's always good to throw in with pasta. Got the peppers to have with our chicken pasta and also with the tacos. Salad for the tacos. Grapes Archie has in his lunch every day. Mushrooms we have with the tacos and the chicken pasta. Andrew eats the apples. Spring onions to go in the salad. Broccoli was for the chicken pasta, and then the avocados are for Andrew. He's the only one that eats those, but he loves those. So that's all the food that I got, but I did get a few other things, so I thought I would just show you quickly because Aldi particularly has a lot of good stuff in for Christmas, and actually Lidl do as well. I did pop into Lidl the other day to pick up some bananas, and they had loads of really good Christmassy stuff, and I had to stop myself from buying a lot of it, but I did get a few little bits for Christmas today. I picked up this doormat, which was £3.99. Our doormat is actually disgusting. It's I don't know what, when it's got hearts on it, it's an old one. Anyway, so I thought that was really nice, just a plain grey one with a star, and if you know me well, you'll know that stars are my thing, and our house is mostly grey. So that will look nice at our front door. I also bought one for our back door, just over there on the floor as well, which is that one, and that was £2.99. So I thought that was quite sweet as well. Then I also got this little Santa's letter to Santa kit, That was 89p, so I got that for Phoebe because I thought she would enjoy that, writing her letter to Santa. I got these, I got some of these last year actually. These are $1.99 and they're just these little pine cones on a stick. I got them, if you see over there on my coffee station. I can zoom in. You will see I've got some sunflowers and little baubles and things inside that jug. So I will swap those out and put some more Christmassy ones in when the Christmas decorations go up, which isn't just yet. I know everybody's putting their tree up, but we are not. We are waiting until December. I bought these little tea light candles because they're always good, especially around Christmas time, because I've got loads of things to put tea lights in. So I've got these sweet cranberry and the spiced orange. I think they were $1.99 a pack. So they're really, and they smell amazing actually. I opened the car when I was at Tesco's to put the shopping in and I could smell it as I opened the car. Oh, picked up some men's pants. Those are for Archie. I bought some for Andrew last week and he said they were really good. So if you're looking for cheap men's underwear, Aldi is your place. I got these fine wire lights. They were $5.99, slightly more than I would normally spend on little Christmas lights. However, these are quite long, and if you saw my home bargains video, I talked about, I had one of those stars, big stars, and I talked about wrapping some wire around with little lights on and hanging up in the window. So I'm going to give that a go with these. And then to hang them up, I got some of these, which are suction cups. They've got loads of things like this in Aldi for hanging up decorations, and we always struggle, you know, you're hanging it from, you know, window handles and all sorts, and then they keep falling off. So I thought these would be great to have in the house for Christmas decorations. And then last but not least, I bought this new tablecloth to replace this one here. This one has got a few holes in and a bit of paint on it and all sorts, so I thought this would be nice to replace it with. It's pretty much the same but slightly more Christmassy. I think it's going to look like that, and that was $4.99, and it's a nice big one. They do 2 different sizes and they did 3 different patterns. I think they did this grey one, they did a red one with polka dots on, and then a blue one with sort of gold flowers on, which was really nice. So that is it. That is my grocery haul for the week. As I said, we all nearly always go back out and buy more stuff during the week, which frustrates me, but there's certain things you just can't buy lots and lots of. They need to be renewed, like bananas and fruit and things like that, and bread. But yeah, if anyone's got any tips for feeding fussy families, then I would be most grateful. And anything without cheese in would be brilliant, because I bought Annabelle Carmel's Foods Kids Will Love book thinking that it would be really good. Opened it and nearly every recipe has got cheese in it, and those that don't have just got food in that my 2 will not eat. And I'm not about to have arguments with them over food, so I just want to find some recipes that are interesting that they will love. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye!